Hello, music lovers. Ready to unravel the secret behind Coi Leray's skyrocketing fame? It's TikTok. Stay tuned as we dive into this exciting journey of music and social media. Let's roll. Coi Leray is an artist who grew up in the public eye. She is the daughter of Roxanne Shant, who was one of hip-hop's first well-known female rappers. Growing up with a famous mother, Coi has always felt a sense of pressure to exceed certain expectations. When Coi first came onto the music scene, she released an EP into SoundCloud called Everything Cause that didn't see quite the success that she was hoping for. As opposed to some artists though, it seems that the 23-year-old artist has used that setback as motivation to improve her craft. In 2018, she decided to give it another go and dropped the two-part singles pack called Hoodie featuring her song Who Said. It wasn't until she released her debut hit single No More Parties that she started to develop a widespread fan base. With the world being in quarantine, Coi decided to take the No More Parties challenge to TikTok and dance to her own song. Believe it or not, TikTok is what turned that one song into a viral sensation for the world to see. This is when she began to see a significant start to her career. 396 words too. Current situation. Fast forward to the beginning of 2021. Coi released a single last year titled Better Days, which was the debut hit single of her recent album Now or Never. Even without pushing the song nearly as hard as she did with No More Parties on TikTok, the song managed to win the hearts of many fans across widespread demographics. Better Days had attained a high level of success, proving that no matter the amount of energy she puts into a song, there is always a possibility for great outcomes. While Better Days was a success, she soon topped it with another viral sensation, Big Pal, which she then released a remix for. Big Pal had taken on a life of its own thanks to the one and only Chloe Bailey doing a jazz dance to it on TikTok. This is something that definitely caught Coi Leray's attention because the fact that she managed to get a well-known celebrity to participate in her song is a great sign that her fan base is growing rapidly. Chloe's video ended up sparking a couple more viral dances, which all lead to various TikTok influencers doing their own renditions with hopes of getting their own 15 seconds of fame. This is something that has become a new trend for some of the upcoming rappers and artists on TikTok. An easy way to gain more attraction to a song, challenge, or album is by getting someone famous to participate in the trend. This method has proven to be successful for many, including Coi. She is now at the current point in her music career that she has always been aspiring to. With the increase of popularity in her music, she has been able to gain a much bigger outreach through TikTok and is now considered an influencer on the app. Got to the point that now when she releases a song, there is already a guarantee that it will soon develop into a challenge whether she plans on it or not. There are a couple of reasons that Coi Leray feels this way about TikTok. First of all, she believes that TikTok takes away from the organic growth of music. In the interview, she stated that I feel like it takes away from the music. The organic feel has been taken away from music, so you don't really know what's organic anymore. TikTok has been making songs that have not previously been popular rise in popularity after becoming a trend on the app. One of these songs is The Box by Roddy Ricch, which took off on the app and helped the song move to #1 on the Billboard charts. Today, No More Parties has 277,000 videos created to it. Although this seems beneficial, the song dropped off the charts and there was no cumulative growth of the music following the TikTok success. This would help to justify Coi Leray's claim that the success of her song was primarily due to her fan base and the quality of the music. In an interview with Power 92 Chicago, Coi Leray dismissed the importance of TikTok on her song, attributed the growth of her song to her genuine fan base and the quality of her music. She stated that she did not want to be labeled as a TikTok artist as her music has depth and she expresses the real emotions and experiences she goes through. Furthermore, she feels as though people don't take her seriously as the song grew due to TikTok. Coi Leray herself has not used the TikTok app and credits the views on the song to her father, who uses the TikTok app and recommended that she make a visual to the song. He also noticed that the song was gaining views, but it wasn't until Coi Leray was contacted by a friend of hers from Atlantic Records that she decided to make a visual. Coi Leray is a rapper who is best known for her single No More Parties. In 2018, she first started gaining attention with her song Hoodie and was signed by Republic Records. She launched her first top 40 single with No More Parties on the Billboard Hot 100. The song began to take off due to TikTok and later went viral months after its release. According to the artist, the power of TikTok helped the song grow from having 4 million views on YouTube to 75 million with no playlist, cosign, or major blog entry. Academy staff writer Jonathan Crooms had this to say in a statement to Coi: "I feel like before that era of music died, No More Parties would have been top 10 on the Billboard chart. I remember seeing a snippet of you performing that song at a festival and the crowd knew every word. The song was powerful, and because TikTok is the era of viral music, I feel like people are only going to remember it as a dance song because of the TikTok. The song is bigger than a TikTok dance, and I feel like moving forward as an artist it may be difficult to break from that mold." Coi then would see No More Parties debut at Billboard's bubbling under chart at the number 5 spot, which was good enough for the mentioned status. One may think that with TikTok playing a large part in the song's success, this could possibly be a proponent to why Coi tends to feel negatively towards the said platform. This idea was presented to Coi, who begged to differ. In a Clubhouse conversation with Joseph Patel, Coi expressed that she was most bothered by how songs were being broken by TikTok users at their own discretion, and not by how the song was actually intended. Anybody can't do anything goofy with the MF song, and then whatever they do, that's just what it is. But that really wasn't my intention. I was a little frustrated with that. Coi Leray's career began making waves in the music industry after her first single Hoodie, which privately pushed her into the game. When No More Parties was released as a single, Coi then was able to witness firsthand the song and its dance becoming a TikTok sensation. At first, Coi did not partake in the dance or talk much about it publicly. As time went on, Coi then elected to create a dance video to the record, which eventually helped push the streams of the record into the millions, and its video making its way to 100 million views combined. When Coi expresses the current era of artists, she references guys doing remixes to their songs trying to make dance remixes, etc. during the era of her trying to get popular in the year of 2050. One of her supervisors at the time told her that her current music is not suitable for the work she's trying to do and suggested that she try doing a different style of music. They provided her with an artist named Ash Riser to do an EDM type track. This negative feedback that she still holds onto until this day, and she views it as slowing her growth in her music career. This is the same feeling many artists get from the executives of their label today when they are told that a song that they know they do not personally like is the most popular option for a TikTok song, but it's the complete wrong song when trying to grow a career in creative art music. She expresses how the label insisted she go a more popular route, doing remixes to tracks, etc. And with the current wave of TikTok, this is a full trap into utilizing the TikTok platform to do popular songs, remixes in hopes of a dance or challenge being made to your song. When the wheel began to turn in Coi Leray's career beginning in the year 2017, she released 2 successful singles, Gan and Pack Girl, which eventually led to her hitting 500k plays on SoundCloud on those tracks. It's obvious that during her window of high popularity for these tracks, she would perform and release music. She explained that when these songs were her main go-to performance tracks, her audience would constantly suggest that she perform the song Hoodie. Coi replied to this by telling us that she would be fed up with constantly being asked to perform that song when she has so much more to offer. She sees herself as a creative artist and does not think that song fits her style. This is exactly a reference to the current era of all current artists who are on TikTok. In essence, TikTok's success in music promotion can be largely attributed to the variety of songs on the platform. The targeted algorithm significantly increases the chances of a song becoming a trend and of trends snowballing in popularity. As previously mentioned, TikTok has a core demographic of teens and young adults. As a result, it's more often than not easier for a song to gain popularity on TikTok than on the radio. The youth of today tend to spend a significant amount of time on social media and their smartphones. Thus, a song played on the radio would require a higher number of impressions to an audience that is becoming increasingly difficult to reach. Comparatively, TikTok's user base spend hours on end scrolling through their feeds or exploring what's trending, and thus requires a lesser degree of impressions to achieve the desired effect. An example that perfectly highlights this difference in engagement would be with the two #World challenges. Both Crypto9095 and relish saw huge success in the creation of their versions of the #World challenge. Crypto9095's Woo Walk was the first to begin the trend and gained extremely high engagement due to the difficulty. Meanwhile, relish's song was created specifically with the aim of having it become the new #Woo song and saw great success also. Crypto9095's song only accrued around 90,000 views before reaching 1 million streams on Spotify. Meanwhile, relish's song reached 100,000 views but an accumulated 320,000 views between the two #World challenges, all adding up to over 1 million views, netting him around 1 million streams on SoundCloud, with the majority coming from the US and UK, where TikTok is widely popular. This goes to show that a song on TikTok can take off and grow significantly in popularity due to trends, something that is much harder to achieve on other platforms. TikTok is a social media platform that allows users to watch, create, and share 15-second videos shot on cell phones. Its immense popularity has made it a powerful media instrument that can have far-reaching effects, particularly in today's music industry. Upon creating an account, users are able to pick from a wide selection of audio that have widely been chosen by other TikTok creators. Oftentimes, these sounds have come from popular videos or dance challenges. A creative, motivated user can get an audio to challenge that will involve a dance and eventually become a trend across millions of viewers. Whether the video and its sound were intended to be humorous, in good nature, or outright cringe-worthy, it is heard over and over again. This endless repetition often engraves a song or sound into the minds of those who regularly watch TikTok or the users who consistently take part in the trends. This behavior sets up a funnel for the audio to move on to full-blown trend. As the trend gains more and more traction, users may begin to use the sounds outside of the app and even have it be recognized by friends who have no knowledge of what TikTok is. This has happened to a multitude of rappers, pop stars, and SoundCloud artists who have gone from no name to someone with a significant amount of fans. An easy-to-follow example is BBNO $sign and Y2K's La La La. This song has far over 30 million listens on numerous music platforms and was released over a year ago. People who don't use TikTok consistently are familiar with the song, and some say they've heard it elsewhere. This is a situation in which a sound from TikTok really takes hold and becomes a viral music trend. Many artists stand to benefit in the promotion and showing of their musical talent through TikTok's audio features. Darwin notes that the influence of a viral TikTok trend can have vastly different impacts for artists across the popularity spectrum. He elucidates this point in a discussion of Amjai's Uno and Curtis Roach's Bored in the House. Amjai is a lab-based rapper whose track Uno caught fire on TikTok, inspiring a viral dance challenge and accumulating over 50 million Spotify streams. The success of the Uno trend helped launch Amjai's career and establish himself as a mainstream rap artist. In contrast, Bored in the House began as a humorous freestyle by Curtis Roach, which he recorded in response to the coronavirus lockdown. The song's popularity as a TikTok meme saw Roach, a Detroit native who is otherwise relatively unknown in the music world, attain a recording contract with RCA Records. This example serves as a testament to the leveling power of TikTok as a new frontier for music promotion, where a random teen with a cell phone camera has the same potential to gain publicity as a signed recording artist. Spotify and Apple Music are two of the primary ways that I listen to music. I barely even use YouTube, says Jordan Lee, a fellow student. If a song isn't on Apple Music, I'm not hearing it. No More Parties has already accrued a lot of plays on Spotify, and even more on YouTube, where her music video has almost 8 million views to date. Greater promotion through TikTok is likely to redirect more users to her song and thus improve her standing in music as a whole. With more awareness having been gained for both Coi Leray and No More Parties, it will be easier for her to release new music down the line. And with TikTok's continued prevalence, promote it using the newfound widespread recognition of her brand. In summary, success on TikTok makes it easier for an artist to be found and heard. Now with an accomplished song in her portfolio, the more ways that there are for people to hear it, the better. Coi Leray stands to gain a great deal from favorable exposure on TikTok. As an up-and-coming artist, the most important factor for her to succeed is awareness. Through the viral nature of content on TikTok, she could potentially achieve breakout success. Part of what makes TikTok a valuable platform is the nature of the app's For You page, which acts as a content aggregator to anyone who opens the app. With almost no following on the app itself, her song No More Parties has managed to achieve millions of plays here. With more widespread use of her song in content and improved knowledge of how the song title and artist relate back to it, it is entirely possible that this song could become a viral trend through the usage of TikTok's format and eventually lead to higher numbers of plays and, by extension, a higher placement on the Billboard charts. Coi Leray has found tremendous and rapid success in the hip-hop industry. Her high energy and aggressive delivery has caught the attention of many fans. In 2018, she dropped her debut single Hottie, and a music video was released in January 2019. It's been a long journey since then, and TikTok has been a key contributor in gaining attention for her music. In 2018, she had around 48k YouTube views. In 2019, she gained 1.3 million, and it can be argued that her prominent transition to social media promotion can be a cause of her increased consumer base. TikTok rapper Coi Leray has come quite a long way from when she first started her career. Despite facing criticism online and offline, she still manages to find success and fight through the roadblocks of pursuing her music career. Leray now has a song with 6ix9ine in it, major publications writing articles about her, a loyal fan base, and much more money than when she first started. This can be pinpointed to her big break on TikTok and how it has changed her life for the better. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into Coi Leray's career and the impact of TikTok. If you enjoyed this journey as much as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content. Remember, music is a universal language, and platforms like TikTok are making it even more accessible. Until next time, keep the music playing.